miserable.
I'm just sorry. It's no difference from the Eagles to the Sixers. At least we don't hear anything about crazy Philly. The Phillies, we don't hear anything about the Flyers. We just hear about football and basketball. That's all we hear. The only two freaking things that fumble bags more than jugglers at this point. It's all good. It's all good. I can tell the truth. Y'all gonna just not gonna tell the truth. Y'all want to be nice.
Hey,
shit. The best thing that happened was Ben Simmons effing up the bag 3 minutes in the quarter. That was the best thing.
you the one live on the East Coast. I live in the Midwest. I'm good. You the one got to deal with them crazy Philly niggas over there, not me.
They're the only people that be selling dreams. I don't. I stay in my state.
Wow.
I'm the guy that wear a Warriors jersey in that stadium. Yes, I would.
See, and y'all wonder why we call him a troll. See? You see?
I want the smoke.
Can't with this dude, man.
Okay, how about this? Can I get your honest opinion for the Raptors and Sixers? Who's gonna win?
Oh, it's gonna be the Sixers. The Raptors don't have enough. They don't have anything to guard Embiid. Look, as long as James Harden doesn't come out in this series and decide he's going to try and prove to the world that he still got it and that he's still, MVP James Harden. Yeah, they'll kill him, because the problem for Toronto is who the hell you got that's gonna guard Embiid? Who? You gonna put Siakam on him? Go put Siakam on? He will murder Siakam.
Pascal for president, bro.
Pascal for president.
You stop it.
Pascal for president. I'll say right now. Pascal for president.
You stop it. You stop it.
You know what? That'd be a good bet. The Raptors beating Sixers. You know what?
I do have to mention though that what is it? Thibault, whoever it is for the Sixers, one of their wings. He won't be able to go to Toronto because he's unvaccinated. So I mean, I don't know how the impact of him not being able to play in Toronto, but hey, just so you know, there are players out there who are jeopardizing their team's ability to win games by not being vaccinated at this point still. So hey, there's that.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is the Boston Celtics is so lucky that they didn't have to play them Raptors. Half their damn team would have been out. So
that would have been nuts.
Y'all very, very, very lucky. But speaking of stuff that's kind of crazy and outlandish that may get up under your skin, ladies and gentlemen, this is your favorite segment of each week. This is Mase's Madness. Oh, Jesus, the lights went red.
Oh, the lights. It's the lights.
Oh, Jesus.
So, as some of you may know, the preseason polls, the way too early preseason polls for college football have been out. As we expect, Alabama's probably usually always one or two, Ohio State, blah, blah, blah. But what's really got me tight right now, how in the world does the University of Texas keep creeping into these top 25s? At number 6, I might add, how? Who are y'all paying to get put on these lists? Because ain't no way y'all finished 5-7. Ain't no way y'all are the number 6 team in the nation.
Because a lot of them same fans is them ones to be hooking them horns. They get drunk on that cowboy juice too.
So we're gonna disregard what he said because this is my segment. In the last 10 years, Texas has only finished in the top 25 3 times. And in those 10 years, they've only finished higher than their preseason ranking once. They started at 19 and ended at 9. I don't understand why they keep getting ranked. At this point, why are they even getting ranked? Because we always get beat by Baylor or TCU or both of them. It just makes no sense to me that how in the world, like, who are y'all paying? Who are y'all paying? What is his name? Ewers? Is he's gonna be the one that brings us out of the dark ages? Ewers? I just don't get it. I'm baffled at how Texas keeps creeping into these top 25s. Not even top 25s. Like, how are we even making it in there 5 and 7? We put out a 5 and 7 product, get one quarterback transfer, and all of a sudden there's only 5 teams better than us the following year. That's crazy. Like, why do y'all put these expectations on the Texas football team when they finish 5 and 7 and they lose to Baylor and TCU and Iowa State? Well, they need to hook some W's. That's what they need to be hooking. Damn them horns. Hook some wins. That's what you need to be doing, because this don't make no damn sense. Ewers transfers from Ohio State, and now all of a sudden only 5 teams in the country are better than y'all. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all can't even consistently beat Iowa State. Now all of a sudden Ohio State and a few other teams are better than y'all, and that's it? Stop it. Who are y'all paying to get on these lists? I need answers. Who are y'all paying to get on these lists? I need to know, because if that's the case, y'all got too much money to be. Y'all have too much money to be slinging around to just, hey, bro, just put us on the list. Top 10, 500,000 right here. Slide in that.
It's because they get drunk on that hook 'em horn Kool-Aid instead of the cowboy Kool-Aid. Because
get drunk on some wins.
Get drunk off some wins.
Y'all finish this
people right now.
Y'all finish the season 5 and 7, and somehow the 6th best team in the nation. Y'all ended the season on a 6-game losing streak.
We are coach right now.
Steve Sarkisian.
They gave Sark a top 6 team. Oh Lord, this is worse than I thought. Hey, look. For y'all that don't understand why I'm reacting like that, go look up Steve Sarkisian's record when he's like in a top 10. Ooh, woof. Oh, woof.
Nick Saban out here giving dudes the bag. You be a coordinator for Nick Saban for 2 years. I promise you're going to get the bag, because Texas gave him the bag just to finish 5 and 7.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is I sure remember when they was complaining about Charlie Strong doing better than
that. You feel me? Charlie Strong didn't even have a losing season. The worst thing that anybody from the University of Texas can say about Charlie Strong was that he was recruiting kids from Florida because they were good.
Yeah, that's when y'all were better. That's
you feel me? You feel me?
That's where the great players were coming from. Like, what are you supposed to do?
All of our players that are currently in the NFL, like within the past 6 to 7 years, majority of the defenders were the guys that Charlie Strong recruited, that he brought in. I'm not saying that they're huge contributors and all this and that, but Charlie Strong put a product out on the field that could win. And since then, you've gotten guys who have been forced to recruit Texas guys again, and look at us, 5 and 7.
So I have to ask, Mase, was it so much that Charlie, because I've only kind of viewed it from the outside, right, and read a few stories here or there, but from the outside looking in, what it seemed like is that because Charlie wasn't doing things the traditional way that they were used to, that they kind of were like, we got to get this dude out of here and get back to how we do things. Am I about right?
That is you hit the nail on the head right there. Charlie was not going to these Texas high school football conferences and appeasing these Texas high school football coaches in the same manner that that these other guys here have done. He wasn't interested in recruiting legacy players. He wasn't interested in going out and treating players a certain way because of who they were. He pretty much, hey, bro, either you're going to act right or you're going to sit on the bench. There was no in between. He had a foothold in Florida, so he was comfortable recruiting there and actually recruited good players from Florida. And it just rubbed a lot of the Texas boosters the wrong way because maybe some of their guys were getting overlooked or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But you definitely effed yourself up by running Charlie Strong out of the building.
Mase, they should have just accepted it and let their boys go to A&M and the Tech.
Yeah.
Boy. Oh boy, I know there's some Texas families where that is like blasphemy to them.
Oh yeah,
you either go to Texas or nothing.
Yeah, listen, I've said this plenty of times. I don't know if I've ever said it on the show, but I don't know a single person that did not go on an athletic scholarship to the University of Texas or Texas A&M that did not know that they were going to those schools by the time they were 15. Now, straight up. I don't know anybody that went to those schools that didn't earn an athletic scholarship that didn't know that they were going to those schools by the time they were in high school. By that time, they knew they were going. They knew exactly where they were going. Probably well before then, but that's when I found out that they knew that they were going.
Texas then got to the point to where Texas Tech, A&M, and TCU may legitimately be better football programs than them.
Yeah. Tech has
A&M.
Listen, A&M, they got a lot of money, but we should never be.
Y'all, the University of Texas, y'all got the most money. Let's not even talk about money.
A&M got that cashish, okay? But Tech and TCU, hell, I think Baylor's even had a higher winning percentage than us in the last like 15 years or so.
In the past 10 years, including when they had Art Briles, who should burn in hell. Yes, they're if we can go back 15 years. If we go back 15 years, Baylor's win percentage is better than Texas's.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's where the Texas football program is. Baylor is now a better football program than you. Texas Tech is now a better football program than you. TCU is now a better football program than you. And if people have the choice between A&M and UT, they're choosing A&M every single time. So, I mean, how did y'all get in the fucking top 6? Who are y'all paying? I need to know who is getting a check, who is making these lists, and who is paying to have the University of Texas on these lists, because they all need to go to jail. Because you're stealing from somebody. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing something illegal if you think there are only 5 teams in college football better than the University of Texas. Because what I saw was 5 and terrible.
He said 5 and terrible. I'm done.
That's what I saw.
Oh, goodness gracious. 5 and terrible. I like that, Mase. I like that. That's a good saying right there.
That's what I saw, man. I can't deal with this.
Oh, goodness. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, that was your weekly trip into the mind of a madman. That was Mase's Madness. But see, people, he's calm now. The lights have changed. He's calm. He's back. He's back on his Mace Windu vibe. He's got the purple lights ready for you today. You know what I'm saying? He's back on his Mace vibe. But I like that. I like that. But, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to close things out here. But I have to ask before we get out the door. Mase, who's winning the NBA championship?
I'm saying Phoenix.
You're wild, but I won't let you go on.
Bold take. Look, I like you am picking another Phoenix and Milwaukee NBA Finals, but unlike you, I am saying the Milwaukee Bucks are going to repeat because I don't see how the Phoenix Suns can stop that dude who is the 6'11", do it all, including now starring step back threes.